Nakhon Ratchasima. A rescue tube inserted through the debris of a collapsed railway tunnel under construction is believed to have struck one of the vehicles of the 3 trapped workers, and rescuers were hopeful they could reach the men by Tuesday. The district chief of Pak Chong, Kanachan Srikarowan, stated that a scanner and a sniffer dog detected signs of human life on Monday evening, rekindling hope among the rescuers. Later on Monday evening, rescuers detected vital signs from one location but not from the other 2. They were racing against the clock to clear a passage through the collapsed section and reach the victims. The collapsed section starts about 1.6 kilometers from the tunnel entrance, located near Klong Kanan Chit railway station in Pak Chong district. The 3 workers are believed to be trapped approximately 600 meters further inside the tunnel. The Provincial Public Relations Office stated on Tuesday morning that the rescue tube, with a diameter of 1.2 meters, had struck what appeared to be a vehicle around 11:30 p.m. on Monday. 2 additional tubes, each about 40 millimeters in diameter, were being inserted through the larger tube to increase the air supply inside the tunnel. Rescuers are also reinforcing the concrete walls of the tunnel to prevent further collapse, as workers reported that soil and rocks continued to fall inside the tunnel. The Royal Thai Air Force, RTAF, will officially announce the model of the fighter jet it will purchase to renew its aging fleet by the end of the week, Air Chief Marshal Panpak Botanical, the RTAF commander, said on Monday. The Air Force is currently reviewing the Gripen E fighter jets made in Sweden and the F-16 Block 70 made in the United States for its fleet renewal plan. Saab AB, which manufactures the Gripen, and Lockheed Martin, which produces the F-16, have submitted their final proposals, including an offset policy as required by the Thai government, Air Chief Marshal Panpak B indicated. To ensure the Air Force selects the aircraft that best meets its needs, 2 committees have been formed to review the proposals one final time, he added. The conclusions of the 2 committees will be evaluated, and the Air Force's final decision is expected by the end of the week, he specified. However, a source close to the matter indicated that the Air Force's main procurement committee would likely favor the Gripen. The selection committee had previously stated that it preferred the Gripen over the F-16. In July, the Air Force revealed it was considering purchasing the Swedish fighters, citing the results of a study by its procurement committee that concluded the Gripen best met the Air Force's needs. As part of its offset policy, the Swedish manufacturer offers the Air Force access to its tactical data link, which the Air Force intends to use in the future, the source said, adding that the Air Force has already developed a plan to create its own version of this technology, called Link T. Sweden is also offering to upgrade the Air Force's 340 AEW air surveillance radar system for free, the source added, noting that this would normally cost about 5 billion baht. The Air Force is optimistic that the new cabinet will approve its choice. Phuket, the provincial office is seeking to consult experts to investigate an area atop a mountain where 13 people, mainly foreign nationals, were killed by landslides last week. Provincial Governor Saphan Sawanarat stated that the office would write to the Permanent Secretary of Natural Resources and Environment to request experts be sent to investigate the cause of the landslides and prevent their recurrence. The investigation will be conducted in an area atop the Nak Kurd mountain range, in the Karen subdistrict. The landslides killed 13 people, including 2 Russians and 9 Myanmar nationals, on Friday. Authorities have been in contact with the local Russian consulate and the Myanmar embassy regarding the deaths. The landslides also injured 19 people, 14 of whom have been discharged from the hospital. It was previously reported that persistent torrential rains, which began Thursday morning in Karen, triggered flash floods and landslides. The landslides also affected the neighboring sub-districts of Rawai and Chalong. The government indicated that topsoil slid down the mountainside, bringing large boulders in its path. Significant damage was reported in communities and tourist accommodations. A local source said a temple had been built atop the mountain range and a large main statue of Buddha had been erected. An aerial photo published on a Facebook page reporting Phuket News shows the ground had subsided near the base of the Buddha statue, which some claim triggered the landslides. Trin Sap Mongkol, an official from the Thaman Karen Municipal Office, stated that the Buddha image required a large area of land for construction. The project also involved clearing trees, leaving the land bare with nothing to hold the topsoil. Local residents had long feared a disaster would occur, and it finally happened, said Mr. Trin. He added that the plans initially called for the construction of a small Buddha statue 22 years ago. However, over time, the project continued without a completion date and was consistently expanded, he explained. Chalong Loisamot, a resident, is calling on Deputy Governor Sattha Thongkham and a local MP to investigate the cause of the landslides. The owner of the Ashton Usoke condominium project, mired in legal complications for over a year, might retroactively reapply for a building permit with the Bangkok Metropolitan Administration, BMA, according to the Council of State. The Council of State's opinion, the government's legal advisor, could represent a significant breakthrough for tenants in the luxury high-rise building, which was at risk of partial demolition. Wasana Subsampan, Deputy Governor of Bangkok, relayed the Council's interpretation on Monday. The BMA sought legal consultation with the Council following an order from the Supreme Administrative Court last year, which ordered the cancellation of the condominium's building permit due to the insufficient width of the property's main entrance. The BMA asked the Council to recommend measures that the condominium and BMA could take to comply with the court's order while minimizing the impact on tenants. Mr. Wasanu explained that the Council had concluded that the court's order to cancel the building permit did not render the original permit null and void, technically leaving the condo without a permit. The BMA is legally obliged to invite the condo owner to reapply for a permit retroactively without needing to demolish the building, in part or in full. The permit withdrawal was interpreted as meaning the condo, located in a desirable area near Sukhumvit and Usoke Mantrai roads, had been built illegally. However, the BMA previously stated that the project developer, Ananda MF Asia Usoke Co., could reapply for a permit within a set time frame. The condo owners and tenants are considering suing the company for damages. Mr. Wasanu added that the Council insisted that the building control law should not necessarily be applied to prohibit tenants from accessing the condo while the permit regularization work is underway.